Hey English learners, welcome back to Speak English Daily TV. I'm Emma, and today we have a big problem to solve. Picture this. Your coworker asks, "How was your vacation?" You know what you want to say, but only these words come out. Good, nice, fun. They smile politely and walk away. You feel frustrated because you had amazing experiences, but you sound boring. This happens because nobody taught you the real phrases Americans use every single day. What if I told you there are only 42 phrases that native speakers actually use to talk about vacations? Not complicated grammar, not difficult words, just 42 simple phrases that Americans say automatically. My friend Jessica learned these phrases. Now when she talks about her weekend trip to the beach, people say, "Wow, that sounds amazing. Tell me more." Same vacation, different phrases. That's the secret. This is day 6 of our 30-day challenge to speak English fluently. Today's topic, talking about vacation. In just 10 minutes, you'll memorize all 42 phrases. You'll practice them in a real conversation. And tomorrow, when someone asks about your vacation, you'll sound natural and interesting. These aren't textbook phrases. These are the exact words your American friends use. Ready to speak like them? Let's start practicing. I'm going on vacation next week. I'm going on vacation next week. I'm going on vacation next week. I'm planning a trip to Thailand. I'm planning a trip to Thailand. I'm planning a trip to Thailand. We're visiting my family in Canada. We're visiting my family in Canada. We're visiting my family in Canada. I booked a hotel in Bali. I booked a hotel in Bali. I booked a hotel in Bali. We're staying for 10 days. We're staying for 10 days. We're staying for 10 days. I'm going with my girlfriend. I'm going with my girlfriend. I'm going with my girlfriend. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome. I can't wait to relax. I can't wait to relax. I can't wait to relax. We're leaving Friday morning. We're leaving Friday morning. We're leaving Friday morning. This is my first time there. This is my first time there. This is my first time there. I've always wanted to go there. I've always wanted to go there. I've always wanted to go there. We got a great deal online. We got a great deal online. We got a great deal online. Perfect. You just learned how Americans talk about vacation plans. Notice how natural and simple these phrases are? That's exactly how your American friends speak. Now let's learn how to describe your experiences. Ready for the next 18? We had such a great time. We had such a great time. We had such a great time. The weather was perfect. The weather was perfect. The weather was perfect. The hotel was really nice. The hotel was really nice. The hotel was really nice. We did touristy stuff every day. We did touristy stuff every day. We did touristy stuff every day. I tried so much good food. I tried so much good food. I tried so much good food. We saw some cool temples. We saw some cool temples. We saw some cool temples. The beaches were gorgeous. The beaches were gorgeous. The beaches were gorgeous. I took like a million photos. I took like a million photos. I took like a million photos. We met some really nice people. We met some really nice people. We met some really nice people. The bars were fun. The bars were fun. The bars were fun. I learned to surf. I learned to surf. I learned to surf. We went on a boat ride. We went on a boat ride. We went on a boat ride. The sunset was incredible. The sunset was incredible. The sunset was incredible. We walked around the old part of town. We walked around the old part of town. We walked around the old part of town. I bought some cool stuff. I bought some cool stuff. I bought some cool stuff. The food was so good. The food was so good. The food was so good. We tried street food everywhere. We tried street food everywhere. We tried street food everywhere. The culture was really interesting. The culture was really interesting. The culture was really interesting. Excellent. You're now describing vacations exactly like Americans do. Did you hear how casual and enthusiastic these phrases sound? That's the secret. Americans use simple words, but with lots of energy. Final 12 phrases coming up. I had the best time ever. I had the best time ever. I had the best time ever. It was super relaxing. It was super relaxing. It was super relaxing. I feel so much better now. I feel so much better now. I feel so much better now. I didn't want to come home. I didn't want to come home. I didn't want to come home. You should totally go there. You should totally go there. You should totally go there. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend it. It was way better than I thought. It was way better than I thought. It was way better than I thought. I'm already planning my next trip. I'm already planning my next trip. I'm already planning my next trip. I wish I could have stayed longer. I wish I could have stayed longer. I wish I could have stayed longer. It was totally worth it. It was totally worth it. It was totally worth it. I would go back for sure. I would go back for sure. I would go back for sure. Best vacation ever. Best in vacation ever. Best vacation ever. Perfect. Now let's practice with a real conversation. Mark will join us. You repeat both lines, just like acting in a real scene.
Hey Emma, how was your vacation?
We had such a great time.
Where did you go?
We went to Thailand.
How long were you there?
We stayed for 10 days.
Who did you go with?
I went with my friend.
Tell me about it.
The weather was perfect. The hotel was really nice. We did touristy stuff every day.
What about the food?
I tried so much good food. The food was so good. We tried street food everywhere.
Any highlights?
We saw some cool temples. The beaches were gorgeous. The sunset was incredible. I took like 1,000,000 photos.
How do you feel now?
I had the best time ever. I feel so much better now. I didn't want to come home.
Would you recommend it?
You should totally go there. I definitely recommend it. It was way better than I thought. Best vacation ever. Now it's your turn. I'll ask the questions and you give the answers. Speak naturally and confidently. Ready? Let's begin. Hey, how was your vacation? Where did you go? How long were you there? Who did you go with? Tell me about it. What about the food? How do you feel now? Would you recommend it? Incredible. You just transformed from giving boring vacation answers to sharing exciting stories like Americans do. Those 42 phrases? They're your secret to sounding natural and interesting in any vacation conversation. Tomorrow is day 7 of our 30-day challenge, another essential skill that will boost your confidence. Don't break the chain. Hit that like button if you feel more confident about vacation conversations. Subscribe for tomorrow's lesson. And comment with one phrase you'll use to describe your next vacation. Keep practicing, and I'll see you tomorrow.